Game time! Woo!
What up, YouTube? It's your boys, Detroit Love, P-Dubs Arcade Love, Michael B. the Game Genie, and where the fuck is Nostalgia?
We just got demonetized.
It's all right.
You can't swear within the first 3 minutes.
Yeah. Start.
It's Nostalgia.
Oh wow! Happy Friday, and welcome to another episode of the Super Game Room, dudes.
The ultimate game room, dude.
Ultra Super Duper
Oh my god!
Yes.
So do us a favor, guys. Let's please welcome our panel this evening. We got B Kong. Kongs are us.
No.
That's
fantastic acting
That's
today.
We got the legendary Michael B. the Game Genie.
Oh, you can see so clearly now.
Oh my God, you're blind.
We have our boy Detroit Love.
What up, though?
It's
We
what he
have-
do. It's what he
What
do.
What he do?
What he do?
What to do?
And we have our boy Fake Nostalgia.
In the house.
We have Justin Console Kids, the sweatiest man on YouTube. And we have the dashing 19K Fox. So we have had a hell of a day today as well as a weekend. It started yesterday. I came late. I was the end of the party. But you guys had some great experiences yesterday. I figured we could kind of talk about that a little bit. What was really cool, what didn't live up to your expectations, how the trip has been, all that kinds of stuff. Plus, we'll take your questions in the live chat as well. And then we'll dive into today. Today's been a blast, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
So we're super excited about this. Jason did ask a question in the live chat. He said, "Who's going to be the first one to fall asleep tonight?"
Easy peasy. He's halfway in his pajamas already.
Oh, wait.
supposed to be.
Hey,
Oh,
just
I said it. I'm in the middle. I can't get out.
Okay, all right.
All right.
And we'll be back
Yes.
after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick wardrobe change, and Detroit Love will be back.
Yeah. So
Wait, are we all taking off shirts now?
as promised earlier,
You stay next to him.
as promised earlier, 19K Fox's
I know what I
stream,
was doing.
we promised
Hey.
Detroit Love would wear his silk pajamas during Super Game Room Dudes tonight, and we are going to make that happen for you guys right now. But do me a favor, guys, if you're here in the live chat, sound off. Let me know. We got to say hi to the live chat. Canada Phil wants to know: is there an Arby's nearby?
Yes.
There sure is.
There is.
Of course there
It's
is.
on,
Is that on
it's
our
on
list?
the map. It's
Yeah,
on the map.
It's on the map.
For
So
sure.
we'll probably add
Arby's
that.
breakfast?
We'll probably, I don't know if they have
Can I get a
breakfast.
beef and cheddar for breakfast?
Of course you can.
They open at like
Is
10.
that what they call it these days?
What?
Beef and cheddar.
All right.
You're gonna be giving me a beef and cheddar.
Exactly.
So we have Quentin's here, DJ Beat Reviews, Canada Phil, Jason, the little alien, the world's greatest moderator, Terry B, Alan, is here as well. Who else is here, guys? You got to sound off in the chat. And I need a mouse. I'm not used to using my fingers on these laptops. Calvin Wong is here. Bobby Broadway is here. Ryan Stroud is here as well. I can't. Oh man, it's really crawling right now. Hang on, we'll get you. So a whole bunch of people here. Canadian Red Devil, Scotty James, Retro Labatt, Michael Gislani, Zero Redo. The whole crew is here, guys. We appreciate you joining us. So how many of you caught the 19K Fox stream as well? While we're waiting on Detroit Love to come back. And what do you guys think of that Arcade 1-Up Pac-Man XL? Start putting your comments in the live chat. And also, what do you guys think about it? Like, now that we've had a few minutes to spend with
Just like Michael B, it's larger than life.
Here you go.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
what you're about to say.
Oh, yeah! Live from the master bedroom. It's your boy.
Jammies. Silky smooth. Oh wow.
We got Wait, can you stand up on there again? Can we, Fox, can you tell us up?
absolutely.
All right,
Let's get
ladies
this
and gentlemen,
Throated.
this.
It's PJ Love.
What up, though? Boy, somebody. Let's get this party started. We need some pizza.
Thanks so much for saying we're great to watch. We greatly appreciate that feedback. We've been having a blast. So let's talk about yesterday. Like, what did you guys do yesterday? I missed it all.
Yeah,
I missed some of it.
Yeah.
So we met up first at Rookie's Sports Bar, and let me tell you, that place was great. Food was incredible. There was one woman working, and she was like doing cartwheels and shit. She was everywhere.
Free popcorn.
Free popcorn.
Yeah,
Free popcorn.
it was incredible.
He was
She
just saying she was the bartender, but she was runner. She was the waitress.
everything,
She did everything.
and it was awesome. Like honestly, that was the first real food like burger experience.
What did we
I
have
had.
for the burgers? Remember?
We had the Rise and Grind.
Rising.
Rising
Grind.
Anytime there's an egg involved with the burger,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know it's good.
So I just want to give credit to the person that found that location and planned out this amazing day.
Your wife.
And then,
Thanks,
like,
Justin.
Yeah,
Thanks, Justin.
yeah. So good, right? Yeah, but it was
Honestly, Rookie Sports Bar, the burger was incredible.
You think that's the best burger you've had?
That's still my favorite burger I've had. in so
Oh,
far.
Damn,
Rookies.
Rise and Grind.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
It's right across the street. The reason why I picked it from Southland Bowling, which is the place we went to. So that was the main attraction. I usually find stuff on Pinball Map when I go traveling. And I was like, what's close by? Rookies. And I saw the picture of the egg and the burger and it was over.
Oh
So,
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And honestly, like it was just so good. The food was so good. The beer was so good.
Mhm.
We were off to a hot start.
I learned about Texas tea for the first time. Is this a real thing? Do you do Texas tea?
Twisted tea.
Twisted tea.
Twisted tea.
Texas tea, not
It
Texas
is
tea.
tea.
That's
Twisted.
actually a Sam Adams product here in the U.S.
Oh.
and it's sold by Moosehead in Canada.
Man, I would love
Yeah.
to have one of those right
All right.
now. I'm gonna go get
You want a
Come on.
twisted tea?
one. Oh,
We have some.
All right, me too. Me too.
Yeah,
Me
okay.
All right, good.
Can
All
you
right,
give me
all
a
right.
water?
Twisted tea's around.
Everybody.
Latex condominium. I'd love to live in one of those.
I hate to tell you guys.
Can you get fake nostalgia water?
And he needs some potassium, usually in a curved yellow shape.
69 milligrams of
Yeah.
it, please.
They're delicious.
Rise and Grind sounds like a fun morning with your woman, according to Dougie in the
Well, at
live
least the
chat.
first date.
Want to see a rise and grind right now?
So, John,
Guys, and there's been a lot of comments about us doing stuff. Everything is clothes on clothes. Like, don't worry about it.
Oh, no, we're supposed to have our classic Cleveland drinks.
we got
Oh,
a.
that's
right.
That's
Oh,
right. Let me
yeah.
get
Oh,
this.
yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
From
change the
collision.
trade.
Just leave them there just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just good
You
idea.
never on that side. Yeah.
Because this video
The
is
food almost
sponsored.
here.
So,
By
talk about
Twisted
it
Tea.
Buy Twisted Tea, Moosehead in Canada.
Check them out.
Check them out.
so Jolly Green asked in the live chat, are we able to change the buttons out on the Pac-Man XL, or are we prevented from doing that?
No, you're not prevented from doing it. It's just a lot harder now. Because before you could just lift your control panel up because it was a separate unit. But now you like basically have to take the cab apart to get your buttons out.
It's not
So-
like you have to fully disassemble it.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's on day 2. We're still on day 1.
Yeah, we're going to put new buttons in it tomorrow. But funny enough, there's no actual arcade parts here. So we're going to go to the sewing shop and just put sewing buttons on it.
So Jason Haley wants to know, why does Kits look like he broke out of a loony bin? He's had a long day.
Wait,
we all look like
Do
hell.
I look like crazy or something?
Your hair's a little more poofy.
Oh, I think the pizza's
than it
here.
usually
So,
is.
Oh, is it?
all right.
Pizza's here.
Get that pizza.
So then after that, we went to probably what looked to be the shadiest motherfucking spot I have ever seen in my entire life, this bowling alley. And let me tell you, when you get inside, it is pure heaven.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, it was incredible.
As you're going down the steps, you're like, "Where am I going? This
Yeah.
is a dungeon."
Yeah, we are all gonna die. Zed's dead, baby.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
And then there's 32
Wait,
pinball
was my
machines.
camera mirrored? Hang on 1 second.
It doesn't matter.
Hold on. Well, they're not going to be able to read.
No, they will always be able to see it correctly. It's only mirroring it for you.
No. It's mirrored on screen.
It's mirrored, not. No,
We're okay.
no streaming service ever mirrors for
So
the audience.
So we went to the Collision Bend Brewing Company, and they have the special Cleveland Gaming Classic. What is this called? Button Masher West Coast IPA. So this is exclusive for the convention that's going on this weekend, and they gave us a couple of 6-packs for free. And we're not going to leave a man behind. We're going to take those
Never.
6-packs home.
Tell them about the
And-
expiry date on the bottom, man.
It expires.
Up,
Oh, look at
down,
Mhm.
left, right, BA stars.
So yeah, up, down, left, right, BA.
Or as we know, the only way Justin can beat contract.
Yeah. So we are gonna.
How can you beat contract?
I can't. Not
Well,
yet.
there you go.
We're gonna drink these. We also ordered pizza because we got late night munchies.
Take one down.
So
pass it
our
around.
apologies for eating on
Plates on
stream.
the wall. Thank you.
Oh,
Why
Justin's
didn't you
gonna
ask me
freak
to-
out.
I don't know.
Bring
I
it
just
home.
did-
He-
yeah.
Kudos to the guy who coordinates and orders.
Look at
food.
this
Oh,
guy.
there
There
we
we
go.
go. Make
Wow.
it
Express.
Thank you, mystery encoder.
Thank you, mystery encoder,
Love
team
that guy.
encoder.
Team Encoder came through.
Once
I
again.
love D-Mod.
And as usual, we're eating on
Cheesy
camera.
bread.
Cheesy bread.
Yes.
There we
All
go.
right.
2 orders of wings.
Woo!
Buffalo sauce.
And we're gonna need some napkins. Napkins, please.
Regular plain wings.
All right.
This
We
looks
got
like
a bacon.
buffalo
and-
sauce is so different here. This looks like
Oh,
barbecue.
sorry, it's barbecue sauce. My bad.
Oh wow.
All right. That's bacon and Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, gonna need that shit.
There is a barbecue chicken pizza.
Woo!
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you are mad, man. This is awesome.
Yeah.
We gotta open it
And
right.
then a deep dish version of sausage and pepper.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go.
I gotta grab a piece of this. Hold
Yeah.
on. All right. Someone.
All right, are we gonna do food challenges?
And there's some ranches and there's a buffalo pizza.
Wow.
Lift that bread up.
Woo!
This is
Right.
like, you can sit down on top of it.
All right,
You
so-
can sit down on top of it.
Is there any truth to the rumor Detroit Love this was your nickname in college? Hot Buffalo?
Hot butter liquor.
So what sucks about local places? Some people are giving us crap for ordering Domino's. Guys,
Everything's closed.
so local places are closed.
Everything's
Yeah.
closed.
They're
Like,
all
literally all
We
closed.
tried. We wanted to have the good
Can you
shit.
give me a
That's right.
piece of that?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
This,
Oh, baby, I can't wait to get him in. I'm going to get a piece
grab
of
me some of
that.
that.
Right.
Good stuff.
Retro
This is
dish,
what's wrong with so many
action.
people. They make assumptions. They never ask questions.
So we got a $2.79 super chat for Mason,
What?
aka Fake Nostalgia.
Mason's not here right now. I'm
Rights
huge.
Rights Retrocade wants to know: do you stay in touch with Firebat?
With who? Firebat.
Firebat.
69 points.
I don't even know. Firebat. I'm trying to think. I don't know what that could be a reference to. I don't know anything.
So we do got some support in the live chat. They're telling
Anyway,
us to
I don't
carb
know.
up because tomorrow's going to be a big day at the convention.
Damn right.
Carb it up.
You got to carb before you run a marathon.
Guys, trust us, it sucked. We looked at all the local pizza places that are like the ones you want to eat from.
Yeah, Marco's was closed.
Closed.
Yeah.
So we had to
But
resort
Pizza
to
by
that.
Marcos was open, and you just don't go there.
You never go there. You don't even
So,
think about
so what
that.
else did you do yesterday?
Stop food shaming us.
Yeah.
So we went to the
Costco!
Oh, they went to Costco to
Golf
Pac-Man
challenge.
XL.
They sell golf carts at Costco here.
Yeah. So after they did that, we all met at the bowling alley, and we went in, and they had like just a choice pinball selection. Choice.
It's the biggest place to play pinball.
Yeah, 100%. We've gone to multiple bars, and honestly, the best pinball location is still that fucking
Southland.
bowling alley.
Yeah. They have premiums. Didn't they have an LE of something?
And they had a cash machine, quarter machine.
Yeah.
And they got a pool table too.
They have pictures of beer. Mad Astro Gaming was there. It was $8.50 for a pitcher of beer. His
That was a
entire
good
bill
Garth,
was like
man.
$30. So that was
I
like
thought Garth was next to me for a second.
beer and pinball. Like very, very, very rough.
Oh, it's good.
So after that, we showed up here, right?
Yeah, we went to the Verbo.
Backward Bob says, "Where is P-Dubs?" I'm down here in the corner. Look in the lower right corner of the stream.
He's
I'm
right
down
there.
here over here. I wanted to make sure all these guys get to shine on the stream tonight.
He just wants his
Because
own
we don't
camera.
have an opportunity to do that as much as
He just
P-Dubs.
he
so.
just wants his own camera. He wants dedicated Dubs
Man,
camera.
baby.
All Dubs all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
So I got here first at the Verbo. So I
Carl
got
took the largest room.
Stole.
the
you
master.
The largest room.
Stole the best
Like it
room
was
in the
bananas.
Look, man, real world rules, baby.
That's true. That's true.
And then you guys all showed up after your fantastic time. And so where do we go from there? Michael, you had got some
I took a
tickets.
nap.
That's right. You touched out.
So me and Fox actually went to Walmart
Walmart,
because I had to
yeah.
pick up new phone charger and new Apple Watch charger, and that was not inexpensive.
Not at all. Not
No.
even close.
And we picked up some beer skis and some coffee. And the funny thing was, we left to go get coffee, and Fox was like, "Should we check to see what kind of coffee
No.
we have?" And we were like, "Nah."
That's what amateurs do.
So Fox then picks up a can of coffee. We get back Keurig,
Keurig, yep.
Keurig only.
K-cups only. Yeah,
Didn't think that
so
one through.
a couple people let us know when I did that live stream earlier today, showing off the Keurig. They actually sell little Keurig cups that you can pour that coffee in,
I know. I
and
thought
you
that
wash
might be.
them and reuse them.
Should have done that.
I had no idea.
You can do the same thing with condoms.
Same thing with condoms. You're the worst. You're the worst.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. There you go. So so that all sounds like fun. And you guys went to the baseball game.
And we went to the baseball game.
To the baseball
Lifelong, lifelong dream of mine. I've grown up ever since I saw Major League as a kid. I was a huge Cleveland Indians, now Guardians fan, and we got to see it. But I'm going to be honest, I haven't followed the Guardians in a couple of years, so I didn't really know who the players
You
were.
don't know who Bo Naylor is?
How dare you?
Or
Kwan?
Stephen Kwan?
Yeah.
The
Come on.
only other
But it was just being there in Jacobs Field, Progressive Field. Always a dream of mine. Couldn't see Albert Bell anywhere, but it was amazing.
Condoms are so
really nice.
90s, according to Nooner in the live chat.
All right.
How was the
Yeah.
food at the stadium? Because we had dinner there.
The hot dogs were not jumbo.
Me and Fox got the jumbo hot dog when they brought it out. We were like, this has been greatly overestimated.
Yeah.
It's like nostalgia talking about his manhood.
Yeah. It's exactly like that in every way.
Terry B wants to know: is there a Timmy's out here in Cleveland? Does anyone
Timmy's?
know?
No clue.
No idea. Google.
Jason
different.
wants to know what was wrong with Kong's Foo Fighter.
Oh, it was the
yeah,
SD
SD
card.
like I told him on stream.
Oh, who trusts Michael B ever when it comes to modding?
I'm a
But yes,
modding genius.
Thank you, Terry Hardy and Stringer. It was the SD card in my Foo Fighters. But I still think there's some underlying issue on it. So I know that was the issue.
It's called
But-
being shit at pinball because we overlooked something.
Oh, I see.
Yesterday, 3 Godzilla owners and another guy had a Godzilla tournament. We all played, and who got the highest score?
Oh, come on.
I did.
I have to bring this up.
No, you get the highest score of the day. Who won the tournament?
Oh, the tournament.
Oh, I
By,
didn't
by,
even count.
Timmy's, they meant Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
So at the ballpark, there was 2 interesting things happened. We found parking way in this corner. This guy just
Oh,
stopped
yeah.
his car.
Oh, yeah.
Found
Shady
a lot.
parking lot.
I'm 100% sure it wasn't a parking
It
lot. It was
wasn't
just some
legitimate.
random guy.
Yeah.
Only $100. It was
Yeah.
a bargain, really. I thought.
Yeah, he says $10. $10, you can park here on this grass.
And he was gone when we
When he
went back.
immediately left,
Yeah.
I
And
think
he, and he stood by his door of his car the whole time because he was going to get as much as he can before he took off. But we didn't get a ticket,
Hey,
so it worked
it
out
worked
perfect.
out.
Yeah, so it was great. So he made some money.
Worked out fine.
We saved some money. Perfect spot. So
Carl found a place to piss. It was
Yep,
great.
yep.
That's right.
Justin saw Carl's lad.
This
It was
is true.
girthy.
I understand why he's called Detroit Love now.
so
So
we're
does
at
Diamond.
we're at the ballpark, and these guys are up shouting, right? Yeah, I know what they. I'll just get up. I'm just shouting. So they start throwing these T-shirts.
No, wait. And then Detroit Love jumps 3 benches.
Yeah.
Like bleacher benches
jumps.
Wait, no.
Like he's the Incredible
Bleacher
Hulk.
benches with backs. You can't leave that out. You know.
Cool.
And we got a shirt
To get
for
me
your
this
daughter.
shirt, actually, yeah.
yeah.
But then we found out it's an XL, and she, she's like a medium, so that's my shirt now.
How do we get
Just
this?
FYI.
How do I get this?
Just pick it up. Just pick it up. It's the whole thing. It just falls apart. Whatever.
Hey, you're good.
And so that was the ballpark. We got back to the car and we moved on. So where do we go next? 16-bit
16-bit.
arcade plus bar.
That's an
bar
arcade
plus
for people that hate arcades.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was a
makes
very
you say that?
beautiful looking place, aesthetically, but a lot of games just
It was
didn't.
like bright.
Some,
You go in
Way
like
too
lights
bright,
are
way too
way
and that's
bright.
why they say 16-bit
sparse.
bar plus arcade, not arcade plus bar. So the focus is on the bar.
They had a terrific selection of games there. Like it just absolute bangers. Like stuff you'd find on an arcade. Bangers.
That good. Come on.
But no, a terrific selection of games. But like some of the games were in pretty rough shape. And that was not the focus at all. They had the arcade games there, but no one was playing them.
Most of them were playing like Jenga, like the life-size
Yeah,
Jenga.
right.
You know?
They had a lot
Like
of.
it,
They weren't in
honestly,
good shape either.
no,
No.
it wasn't a place for arcades. They had a pinball section downstairs, but it was like a closet compared to the rest of the bar.
Right.
But it had good pinball machines.
They did.
Mhm.
They had what
But they had them in the
like,
closet. They had
They had
all
Venom
this space.
10.
Venom Pro.
All this space everywhere.
They had
should
Stranger
prominently
Things Pro.
put
Everything was pro.
Now they did have nice little tables at each pinball that you could put your drinks on.
Yeah, I like
was
that.
nice.
That was cool.
the
Touch.
table in
Yeah.
between. Yeah.
But yeah, it was. But pinball was clearly an afterthought to this
Right.
whole layout because the layout was really nice.
Yeah.
Including the
that-
bar. They had some cool
What?
console area.
Mhm.
Some Sega Genesis.
It's crazy
plug-in
we
there.
call
Yeah.
it an afterthought. That pinball area is like a $75,000
Well,
area.
Yeah,
Think about it.
yeah, but we're saying aesthetically from
That's true.
They also
in
had a
this
Venom
little-
Pro there.
It should have been the showcase.
Yes.
It should have been up top.
Yes.
The arcades could have been in the basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny,
Yeah.
Fox, that you're even talking about this
Because did you see
weren't
the
even
basement
there.
at all?
Well, I was there, but to be fair, I was preoccupied.
That's correct.
You know,
We won't go into that,
We
but-
all have fans. Some of them are a little handsy than others, but listen, hey, it is what it is.
So
You
check
have one
out
of these?
my stream from yesterday from the 16-bit bar plus arcade, and you can see what Fox was up to.
So
Who
Terry,
was up in Fox?
Terry wants to know if we're going to have time to hit up Pastimes Arcade.
We're hoping to. That's
I
why
think
the-
that's
Well, wait,
on the
wait,
agenda
wait.
for sure.
Is it on the spreadsheet?
It is on.
If it's,
the
then it's possible.
Okay.
It's
Then that's
a
fine.
Sunday. Either
Yes.
we go back to the convention, or we go to Pastime.
So it all
Or
depends
actually,
on-
we just added. We have to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
On
we,
Sunday.
we missed that today.
We missed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today because we were screwing.
Well,
around
we don't
playing
go. We don't go.
basketball.
Oh, we were
Yeah.
kind of tired.
It was Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or we filmed the basketball scene.
Right, right.
That's true.
So it all worked out great. And
We
Well,
chose-
no. That's fucking bullshit. Because what
Oh,
actually
boy.
happened?
Oh,
We got up, we had breakfast, and we were like, we are ready to go. And then
Oh,
Detroit Love
Detroit
gets
Love.
on a 2-hour work conference call they didn't tell anybody about.
hey,
So we got
sometimes
a
happens.
couple things here from our viewers. It says Alan Dagenay,
Dagenay?
Dajane.
Denagi.
Dognay.
who we met in person
Yeah.
today.
We did. Dags, what's up, Dags?
Good
And by
times.
the way, that's one of the coolest things about these conventions is meeting everybody in person. And
What's that pizza? That's
did I
donated.
pronounce your last name
I get some
correctly?
bacon,
Because
bacon
he
and-
taught me how to pronounce it at
Oh,
the
bacon.
barcade.
Some of that.
And I told him, I said, I'm going to say it correctly on the live stream tonight. And he told me, he said, no, you're going to fuck it up.
And we did.
So I don't know if I said it
100%.
right.
From Dags.
But he wants to know, did we see the Tempest? The map box was messed up.
Oh, yeah. They had a beautiful Tempest at 16-bit bar.
Yeah.
Beautiful Tempest, but the screen was
Yeah.
just effed in the B.
It was doing this glitch every now and then. I was like, I ain't even playing it.
Well, they had
Yeah, but
control
those
panels and
those
rolled it
vector
up.
monitors are like a nightmare to keep going.
They had a Qbert.
What do you want?
They had a Qbert, and all the
That-
buttons were missing. There was just holes.
What?
You just stick your fingers in.
No way.
Nope. The
Last
spinach. Spinach.
Yeah, I'll take that. So the question, we got a question here from Jason, which Fox, you might be able to answer. Did you guys notice extra holes in the panels on Pac-Man XL?
No, you only notice the extra holes
Extra
in
holes.
the fan that you're hanging out with yesterday.
That's a subject for another live stream. The extra holes on the eye panel, we talked about that recess, that holes there for the for that module that's part of the coin door. But I didn't notice any extra.
What about the hole at the very bottom? The G panel had a hole.
So
right?
the G panel did have extra hole, but there was a small
it didn't
G.
come that way though.
Yeah, the
Well,
G
yeah,
panel had an
that was
extra
extra.
crack.
And the great thing is that
Must
I didn't have to pay extra for it. So
Yeah,
I just
that's
get
right.
like a bonus. You didn't even know. But yeah, the G panel stuff.
You
is a
know,
little bit
when
of a
that
tragedy.
arcade one up is still working in 65 years, you're gonna look
Yeah.
at that and say, "Man, I
You know
love
what?
B-dubs." I'm
Yeah.
so
It's because
terribly sad he died of tuberculosis.
Kevin Clausen says, "Did we check the Pac-Man manual to see if there were any new cabs in there?"
Ooh.
Fox is on the
BRB.
way.
Fox is out the box.
Fox is on the way.
on the case.
So yesterday you guys had a really good time. I came in late, and Fake Nostalgia picked me up from the airport. You guys were at 16-bit, and because I came in like, geez, it was like 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, you were late.
Because my plane was late. We met you. We decided just to come here and meet you guys here because you guys were only going to be at 16-bit for a little bit more. When you guys came in last night, you guys looked like hell. You guys,
I was so tired. So tired.
I was so happy to see these guys, and they were like, "Hey, P-Dubs." They were dragging.
Oh,
ass.
I was dying at 16-bit. Dying.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Oh, I have a fun video of you guys connecting, and we should upload that so you guys.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we should. We should. And Michael B got tackled.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah,
I'll upload it for you now.
yeah. We need to.
It's
make
funny.
that.
I'm not dragging today. We did a lot more. I think it was just we were all Michael B was dragging, but you flew in on Tuesday, right?
That's right. Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of us were like B and I were dragging hard.
That's hard.
A lot of flights and all that stuff.
So Alan asked, "Did Mike? Did you play Robotron since you?"
I did.
He did.
Actually, I was there with Stock Jock. Stock Jock
Ruined you.
murdered me. My high score was somewhere in like the 40s, and Stock Jock first came, he had like 96,000. So
Oh, there you go. Canada Phil wants to know: are there any sneak peeks in the AtGames booth? What the heck is an ALUAHD? We did not go to the convention today. It was only open for like the grand opening party. We will be there all day and night tomorrow, so we'll be able to snoop around. But we didn't hear anything from anyone who was there that they saw something cool.
But you could the ALU AHD. If you break it down, it's clearly the
it's ALU
New-
Advance with
Yeah,
the
right.
pinball board in it.
HD. Yeah.
is it the pinball board?
That's what Dub said.
It's not the same chip in the 4K, right?
Yeah. No, not the 4K.
And
No,
why
no,
can't you
yeah.
talk about it?
Yeah, it'll have
What?
the
Because
same.
I'm not educated.
Because you have an NDA.
To answer the viewer question about
I have an
the
MBA.
Oh, you
There
got
you
too.
and you're an MBA.
No.
You are.
And you're a hell of a karaoke.
Yeah,
singer.
hopefully they
I know.
change the shape of the cabinet. That would be.
Oh,
that'd be glorious.
So to answer the viewer question about the manual, there is not a new release leaked in this manual, but what those son of a bitches did do is they stole one of my slides, and I'm not having it. That's just ridiculous.
Are you
Come
sure?
on, look at that. Yeah. I see what you're doing, Arcade One Up.
Was it really?
Yeah.
You have a slide?
Did they pay you for that?
No, they didn't. I'm gonna expect a check. Send that to
Mason does their art.
you know what?
I didn't make that. Don't pin that one on
You know
me.
my address, Mike. Let them know.
So here's a good one. Speaking of New Wave Toys, Zero Redux wants to know, what do we all think about the New Wave Toys cigarette mini vending machine?
No, I love it. No,
I
it's
haven't
great.
seen it. I
It's
haven't
great.
seen it, so I have
They're,
no opinion.
they're ballsy. They're bold. They're just crazy enough to do it, and they did it.
Who's gonna buy?
I will.
I am.
The two
I have,
smokers.
I
in
have
the group?
zero
It just,
like
it just.
nostalgia for
I
it.
mean, the nostalgia. I mean, it
Now,
is
can I pull the little lever?
the
and
little thing will actually.
cigarettes fall out?
It's a sliver of time. I mean, it represents a different time,
So-
obviously, but I think it's
Yeah,
it's awesome.
it is a little risque, let's be honest here, but it's not the only risque product that came out this year. You got to remember, anything promoting smoking is frowned upon. Like, it's just looked at
Sure.
weird. But, like, Arcade One Up made a casino kid. It's like kids playing it. And they're
Gambling.
like, gambling's awesome. I can't
It's
wait to
great.
grow up.
I lose all my money.
So you think about the same amount of people that buy the casino K, they're gonna buy.
I think it's the same person. Like, if you go to a bowling alley, you're probably buying the New Wave Toy cigarette machine and the
Absolutely.
casino kid.
And the fact that it comes with a little pack of cigarettes, if you get the cools, if you go with the other one, you get an actual carton of cigarettes.
No Newport?
It's cool.
It's gonna be great when you open those up and you try to smoke those little 1/6
You need a
cigarettes.
tweezer, and a very small light.
Yeah.
Well, they did
The
provide
biggest
tweezers with the
news-
Coke machine, so hopefully they do that as well. So you can't.
Those
smoke one.
tweezers aren't
Exactly.
the Coke machine. That Nostalgia actually designed that. He accidentally left
Another
his tweezers
purpose.
in.
Yeah, it wasn't designed for that at all.
You know, to save money, maybe they'll use alligator clips.
That was so funny.
So we're really excited. We got a little bit of a sneak peek. They've got a huge announcement coming up
Wait,
tomorrow.
really?
Yeah, we
They have a full-size
Huge.
cigarette machine.
no. With real cigarettes. No, but guys, get excited. Tomorrow we're gonna get our first look at New Wave Toys. Huge announcement.
Huge.
7/8 scale BMX bikes.
It's about time.
So if you ever
It's
wanted to
about
get on a
time.
BMX bike that's just
Finally.
slightly too small,
Finally.
tomorrow's your goddamn day.
Finally.
What about that thing that Sheldon sent us? Was
Oh,
that-
the skee ball thing,
Yeah.
prototype.
Oh, yeah, skee ball prototype.
I don't know. Like, I think everybody's been talking about New Wave Toys doing like this new cab. So I think the skee ball thing is really super cool, but you're gonna see some people disappointed if they don't deliver some kind of arcade product.
Yeah. Yeah, Glenn was still all winks and smiles, so
Yeah, but that's Glenn anyways.
He's always
You know,
winks and smiles.
Glenn,
I don't think-
what'd you have for supper last night?
I don't think Glenn would be that excited over a mini skee ball machine. I think something
I've seen pictures of Glenn. He can get
He
excited.
can get really excited.
so some people
Wow.
were so some people were wondering, like, well, what about the banger news, like New Wave Toys and stuff coming out tomorrow? So that's the thing too, is like tonight was just like an opening party.
Yeah.
None of the vendors are there.
Yeah.
Very few people actually in attendance from what we heard from people who were actually there. So of course, all the companies, if they have something to show, are holding it.
Yeah.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So hopefully tomorrow, and we'll be there from.
Will we
open till
actually
close.
make it there tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we'll make it there.
Really?
Potentially.
We were supposed
I
to
like
be
it.
there.
I was there with my friends, and they were like, "We're gonna go get supper if you're not going to the convention." I was like, "We're totally going to the convention." And then Mason turns onto our road. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I was like, okay,
Fake
we're
nostalgia.
done. But I turned and he was like, this looks like it's close to the house. And I said, yeah, it is. And he's like, what?
I was like, "I thought we were going to the convention."
Yeah. Kelvin wants to know if any of us ordered the Berserk New Wave Toys. I did not.
I haven't.
I did
yet.
not.
No.
I did not.
No.
I did not. What if it's Paperboy but with a real handlebar?
Finally.
Arcade One Up will never let that happen. You have to play with the joystick.
There you go. Jason says Glenn and New Wave have an announcement. ... Yeah, it does appear to be so. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
1/6 scale replica of his dick.
His thunder stick.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna have big sign that says "Touch my stick."
Oh, yeah. No, you gotta twist the knob.
Can you imagine if like
Ninja.
New Wave Toys did a 1/6 scale Tron and they
Yeah.
put like a 1/6 scale GRS Tron stick
Tron
in it?
stick inside.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Oh man, Arcade One Up would steal that so
Wow,
fast.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And claim it was theirs.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah. Nostalgia, tell us about the value of the convention and the experience.
What do you mean the value? Like this to go? Like,
This is just a lot of value.
what do you mean a lot of value?
I don't know. All I know is the
Like,
real Nostalgia tells us about the value all the
Just
time.
say what a value.
I think it's 60.39.
That's
what I think.
How
You know?
about
Better nostalgia. Better nostalgia. Better nostalgia. Better nostalgia.
I gotta tell you, man, fake nostalgia
It's
has
killing.
been killing
It's
it.
killing it.
And we might just have to make some kind of employment change.
I suggest we just go ahead and set up the contracts now where I can replace the new one because the newer is better. I'm the new version.
And no one knows.
Let's see what else is going on. People are excited for New Wave Toys. A lot of people. Jason says he's praying they make bigger arcade cabs. That's what he's.
I think they need to go smaller.
No, 1/5 scale. That's where the money's at.
I would even go 2/16.
Nah,
You know-
32
You know what I was
64s.
thinking is maybe they need to change the name of their company. I mean, New Wave Toys is like not even a good name.
What do you think? An old wave toys?
Yeah, old wave for sure. Past wave.
Doesn't make any sense.
So Jason's got a question for Detroit Love. Does Carl feel that everyone else is overdressed?
Not at all. This is how we live, baby.
Damn right. No rules.
You got some hamburger meat going on there, man.
He thought I was Harry. We should have had.
My eyes are here.
So we got a question.
Carl should have done that scene.
Julian wants to know why we skipped on Berserk and Frenzy. Did we not see all the cool things those mini arcades?
No. There was totally cool things. It's just honestly, man,
I've never played those games.
it's just so much stuff to buy.
Yeah.
To be
Lots of
honest.
stuff to buy.
Yeah, money's tight right now. Pinball machines, arcade machines. It's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah, like I bought. I spent $20,000 on pinball
Dear
machines
God.
this year.
So the Champagne Room wants to know, and I guess everyone can throw something out there. Which is Arcade 1-Up's best 3/4 scale cab as of today?
Star Wars.
In your opinion?
Is that
Star
like
Wars.
with riser?
Yeah, cab with riser, probably.
I'll say Blitz.
You like Blitz?
Blitz is like
Fake nostalgia?
I don't have an opinion.
Perfect.
Whatever.
That's exactly what fake
you would say.
nostalgia would say.
Yeah.
That's exactly what real nostalgia would say. What about you, Console?
In my head, I'm thinking Star Wars because whatever price you bought it for, the value's still there.
Still
Right?
there.
Like you could resell it,
Yeah.
you could enjoy it.
What's that?
What about you,
Microwave
Fox?
popcorn.
I'm going to have to go with Star Wars. I,
Star
think
Wars,
it's just,
Star
I know
Wars.
it's kind of
Yep.
the go-to pick. But I think
But
it makes,
it's the
it
it's the
makes
right answer.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else. Everything else was
Unless you're
flawed.
Now
saying
you could. I will give a second one. Wait, it's not 3/4 scale.
Yeah.
The Defender Partycade is a close second.
Oh my god.
Do you know they're going for
Okay.
like $500-600 on eBay right now?
Well, they should because
Okay.
it's the best thing they've done.
But if you say Star Wars, the original or the re-release?
I've never tried the re-release, so I can't say.
I think I lean towards the re-release because
It's just the art difference.
and the art
right?
difference and
Yeah.
the fact that it's got the black tea molding. I think it's
I think I would
Actually,
get
the better
that
one.
one. I would get that one if,
If
I
I
had the
didn't
choice.
have-
right.
yeah.
If they're like, which one you want? I'd be like, give me the new.
I think the best cab they've ever done is the Star Wars XL that's on that leaked list.
shut up.
Oh,
I think that'll actually happen.
I
That-
really hope that happens.
I mean,
Cowabunga
It's
cab all day long.
not. What's gonna take for them to do it? It's not new development cost.
It'll cost
Is that the
literally
oven?
nothing.
Yeah, is there a
Is
microwave?
the microwave
Yeah,
on
it's right
in
there.
the island?
Oh my
Right
God.
around the island. I was like, what are you looking at the oven
Pete,
for?
Pete,
Make
no,
it
screw that.
You're
Steam
right
it.
for
Steam it.
So we
It's a
got
microwave drawer.
Roilets.
we got a couple quick ones here. Jason goes, "Why couldn't Nostalgia make it to Cleveland?" Dude, he's
I'm
right,
right
there.
here. Use your eyes.
He's right there.
Wow.
He's here.
Really?
So honestly, guys, full disclosure, there's a lot of stuff going on in Nostalgia's life right now. Personal stuff. Couldn't make it. Amazon had a big sale on this weekend. He had to make a bunch of videos trying to make that thing.
Terry wants to know which one of us, out of all of us, liked the XL Pac-Man the most. I
Wait, he
think,
wants to know which one of us liked the XL the most.
yeah, which one of us liked it the most? I have a feeling it was Console Kids because he got pretty emotional over
He was half mass.
the XL. Yeah, because
Full mask.
they
Fullness.
finally, in the words of what you said, they finally gave us what we've been
They nailed
bitching
it.
about for 5 years. Like these are the kind of machines we would expect.
Yeah, like it's still arcade 1-Up.
Yeah.
Like it's not arcade quality, but in terms of if you're looking for a toy recreation, this is the best it's gonna get.
Well, the XL is the true 3/4 scale. I mean, if you look at just measuring it up to like a 25-inch monitor, 26-inch monitor, it is. I mean,
It depends on what you
It's-
measure on because a Pac-Man original is about the same height as this
True.
XL.
I just think
For
that
that, it's probably more like a 7-inch.
How many
when it comes to
kept-
height.
and how many cabinets don't need a riser or don't need any kind of adjustment? I'm 6'1", and there's nothing wrong with the cabinet. The height is great. I think
What do you think of the girth?
You gotta have I think the girth is proper.
The other
it's
thing-
proportional.
Here's the key thing with the Star Wars XL. It's that price.
Yeah.
So if you were to if that at Costco, if it was like $1,000, I'd be like, well, for
it's
$1,000,
crazy. No,
like
there's
I've
no
been
way.
talking about to you guys tonight, I got a reproduction version of a class of 1981, which has a 19-inch monitor in it, and it's a Dell monitor, probably the same BOE on the
Yeah.
inside. And it's like, but those go usually for about $1,000, $599, and the one that I got was used.
So
Yeah.
it's tough for that price point because they just did the Star Wars re-release, and how much was it? $599
$599.
for 3/4.
So how much is the Star Wars
Yeah.
XL going to be?
How much is Star
$599?
Wars
Is
XL?
it
Probably
$699,
not.
$799? Who
Yeah,
knows?
so it's all about price point, and like I know with Arcade 1-Up, they want to make the best product they can and try to get it out for the most, like the best price. But like what they have to understand too is there's a value. I don't know what it's called, like a value that people feel they get from these cabinets and stuff like that. And when you hit that price point, $699, $799, $899, people don't feel the value, right?
Not at all. No, not at all.
Value proposition. That's the term.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they can keep it like $599, $699 for that Star Wars XL, they got a goddamn winner.
$6.99, I think, would sell.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the Pac-Man for a second, because that was a question. I like the look of it. The height of it is great. It feels to me like it has an 8-way joystick, which sucks. The panel's a little small for the hands, especially when you're playing Galaga with pressing the buttons. So like arcade,
Like the width of it's fine, right? It's just that lean.
right.
A little bit. Yeah.
So it's some little tweaks, and like everything that they do, the first one that comes out is going to have to be improved upon. But I think they're going in the right direction.
Do you think the cabinet should have been more deep to allow more of a control panel?
I think they could have shrunk the bezels around that screen a little bit and gave
Yeah,
it some
for sure. Yeah.
into like the top part or something. Again, you'll get away from the authentic look, right? Because they would have to make some sacrifices there. But I think that panel just needs to be a little bit bigger. It definitely should have an 8-way. I'm sorry, a 4-way joystick and not an 8-way. Because with 2 games on there, 8-way, and it takes a sacrifice of all the 4-way games. I think that was a big mistake.
Yeah, you can't sacrifice the mark.
Clearly making those turns in Pac-Man, that's an 8-way in there.
Why do you put everything on paper towels? Like he's like, oh, I just ate something. Then he takes his water bottle, pours over.
Because you're a fucking slob, and I'm the one who booked this verbal, and they're gonna charge us cleaning fees for this.
How
it just
dare
makes
you.
sense.
That's Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, for instance, we got a couple great questions here. So, Zach goes, and this is great for everybody because a lot of us do this. Should I keep saving for a real pinball machine, or is virtual pinball close enough? What do you guys think? Because a lot of us at this table have bought real pinball machines lately.
Well, let me start because I haven't bought real ones, but I play a lot of virtual pinball. Today, I actually got to play both of those decisions, and it really comes down to you. What do you really want to do?
Yeah.
So pinballs come with a maintenance.
Yeah.
And everybody don't have those skill sets.
Yeah, and you really touched on the point that really comes up there. It's like, how much do you want to spend? Because you can go out there and the fuck. So you can go out there and you spend like $15,000 on a real pinball table. And let me tell you right now, the virtual experience never gonna compare to the real experience with pinball. Never. But it's close, especially when you get up there. I can't say because I haven't played the AtGames Legends Pinball 4K yet. But when you get into the real virtual pinball builds, like the 4Ks that people are doing, they can be expensive.
Yeah,
but
a really good one's $8,000.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
$8,000.
Well, then there's no.
You want 4K? You want 120? You want it to actually look like a real machine?
You got the
But
lights.
that experience is good.
You can do it
Closer
for
to the
cheaper
real.
for sure.
But
but it's
Yeah.
still not real.
like I will say, I still really like my AtGames Legends pinball. I like playing pinball on it. I like playing visual pinball on it. It's so cheap in comparison. Only takes up a little bit of room in your house, and plus unlimited different tables that you can play on it. So you're never going to get the real experience. It's never going to be as good. Even the really, really good ones, it's not real pinball. But for the cost, for the space, and for the variety of what you can play, it's a no-brainer.
It's weird though, because I think my fear with virtual pinball is that. So let's call it equal. You go buy a real pinball. There's very few people that I know that only own one.
Yeah.
Like in the area, the people that I know, tournament people,
Rich
you talk to
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
not necessarily, man. Like I think I meet some of these people. They're not rich. They just budget their life towards the priority of things that they enjoy. right? So give you an example.
So you
like,
can tell me a bunch of motherfuckers that work at like Walmart, they got a bunch of pinball tables?
none of the people that work at Walmart are in the tournament, right? There's obviously a separation of someone that's like homeless. There's someone that's making minimum wage, and there's someone that makes an average living.
Yeah.
Someone that's in the average living, if they given enough time, can afford a pinball machine. It's $15 a day for a year and a half or so. And you now, like, if you go every day to Starbucks, you go every day to McDonald's for your lunch, and you pack that lunch
How
instead.
did this turn into a
you can
UNICEF
save-
commercial?
Okay. But here's the thing. If you go with a real machine, you might want more. But if you go virtual, that might not be the one that you want.
Yeah, that's true.
So you go, you know what, I'm going to spend $1,000 on a virtual machine. And you play it and you're like, it's just not enough. Okay, now I want to pay $3,000. It could be a year later. So now you have two virtual machines like Pecan. You're like, okay, maybe this is not enough.
Yeah, but there's added benefit to having a virtual pinball machine. Like if your wife's giving you shit, you can throw it down the stairs on her.
Oh my god.
No, it's interesting though, and
She'll be fine.
I'm not actually trying to say like one's better than the other. I'm not trying to actually say like you should go this way or that way.
Yeah,
I think there's challenges on both sides.
I agree. We got a $20 super chat from Zero Redux. He says, "Good to see you all chilling, gaming, making content, keeping shit lively. Love everyone there. P.S. Get B drunk tomorrow."
Why
Me
tomorrow?
specifically?
Yeah,
Drunk
you specifically.
Okay.
You
all right.
specifically.
Well, cheers, everybody. Twisted
Cheers.
cheers.
Texas
We
theme.
start tonight. So let me just say about the VPN whole comment thing. I started in the VPN space because we had commercial versions of VPN available for the first time from these home arcade companies. Like before that, VPN was a very specific hobby that
And
you had to
expensive.
follow. And there's this literally a Bible by Mr. JNet that is like 100 pages long to learn how to do a basic VPN table. So these commercial tables really opened up more people into the hobby. Because I would say growing up, I wasn't into pinball because one, I couldn't afford it as a kid. So there's people discovering the hobby for the first time as adults. And then the entry point, there was this, I don't want to say elitist mentality for the VPN community, but there were so many people asking like, where can I get these free tables? And they're like, you have to start from the beginning and do pin up popper and like add this VPX table and do these one little things and solenoids. There's so many things you can do. Like both Arcade 1UP and AtGames made products for like they made pinball more accessible for like thousands of people. And that's like the benefit of like what we've been doing in this space.
So I got crucified by
Everybody?
everybody all the time.
community.
But I got crucified because people are like, "Oh my God, your first Arcade 1UP pinball review, like you really saying it's the best thing in the world."
Best thing ever.
But like I was very open in those videos. I was like, "Listen, guys, I'm a complete novice when it comes to pinball. Complete novice with virtual pinball. I think this is really cool because you plug it in, it just works. It's got great art. The table feels really good. The haptics and everything."
Yeah. I mean, back then you were called Mikey Two Flips.
What was it? Mikey Two Flippers.
Mikey Two Flips. Mikey Two Flips.
So
Mike-
like, I wasn't trying to hide anything. Being
Yeah.
like, I'm a master virtual pinball player. But like, I was just like, if you're a novice and stuff like this, this is great, man. It's like, well, at the time, $5.99 US. It was like $7.49 Canadian. I was like, this seems reasonable. It's like the cost of an Arcade 1UP.
It was.
You get to play all these pinball tables. It has all these extra features. It's neat. Could it have been better? Absolutely. But to somebody experiencing VPN for the first time,
right.
not on a Nintendo Switch or a PC, but like to actually have a table, it seemed really cool.
We got C. Mark, the Centertainer wants to know the GRS 4 8-way joystick. Will that work in the Pac-Man XL?
I think so.
Well, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
It'll work.
Yeah.
Let's find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to open
No,
up
it'll
the
fit. You just have to. You can't put the cover on.
Yeah.
So as long as you don't have the cover on, you can use a switcher. You would have to install a manual button somewhere else, though.
Sure.
So what you can do is like the start button. You can.
But that would
Make
that would be a quality of life
Oh.
improvement that Arcade 1UP should look at.
I knew
Yes.
this was. I was waiting. It took 49 minutes
Oh,
before
boy.
someone brought it up.
Here we go.
Mike Cockhertz brought it up.
Your cock hurts.
He says,
Mine does.
I'm sorry I was late. He was watching the full stream of you building and P-Dubs breaking the XL cabinet. All right,
Oh boy.
guys, the G panel just has a crack in it. Calm down. don't start panicking on social media.
Well, I mean,
He's gonna show
when
it
it's
right
two
now.
pieces, you can't say it's a crack.
It's a crack. It's not broken in half. It's got a crack in it.
It's a piece.
It's no big
so
deal.
messed up.
It's a removable piece.
Oh,
That's not.
and
a
also, Mike Hawk wants to know if D-Love is okay with the couch flip from
That was
earlier.
crazy, man.
The
I thought
couch
you were
flip
dead.
was insane.
You
Oh,
jumped
He
over
did
the
a tumble.
couch.
I did a flip.
Yeah.
What the
I can do a
fuck?
backflip.
He's very mobile. Very mobile. He's very flexible.
I'm also very mobile.
Yes, you are.
I was
Yeah.
recreating Michael's
Yeah.
Michael's flip
Jason
on the
Haley,
concrete.
Jason
Except I had
Haley
a
wants
soft
to
leg.
talk Big Blue. Let's talk Big Blue. What do you want to talk about Big
What are we
Blue?
talking about Big Blue for?
I've never played my
Big Blue, like from
I-
F-Zero,
I
the
got-
level in F-Zero.
Hey, Jason,
Oh,
you're
music
running
is
the show now,
badass.
Jason Haley. Why don't you run the show, Jason?
All right,
Why
while
don't
you're
you tell
figuring it
me?
out, have you guys ever heard of Major Frenchie or Terry Red? Do you guys know those names?
Terry Red,
VPN.
yeah.
You know who Terry Red is. Yeah. So Terry Red, major player in the VPN community. He like builds VPN tables. And then he also like helps code stuff. Major Frenchie, another person in the VPN community. AtGames both sent them their AtGames Legends pinball machines. And both of them, as hardcore VPN fans, found that version of it very like they're like, I've spent $1,000 in doing this and I'm gonna soup this up, but this is a very good level
Starting
entry
point.
level
Yeah, starting
point. And so
Yeah.
both of them
The
gave that
4K.
endorsement. Like these are major people in the
Yeah.
VPN community that gave endorsements that this is a good entry point. So the 4K ALP, again, it's a step up, but it's a major improvement for commercial
Yeah.
VPN. And like that's the biggest thing.
And keep in mind, Arcade One Up did their due diligence too. They sent it to Cool Toy and Retro Ralph.
Yeah, yeah. Super into the VPN community.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Pioneers, one would
100%.
say.
Yeah.
Yes, totally
Uh,
credible in that space.
So what Jason means is, will they do a Big Blue XL correctly?
Well,
Well,
That would look hideous. to me.
if the rumors are true,
No.
and John D is no longer with Arcade One Up, he previously worked from Capcom, and he might cause some problems.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The other thing about Big Blue is that it actually wasn't a good seller for
It was a great
it
cabinet.
was but it like it
Awesome.
went on clearance, but
Yeah.
like it just did not sell as well as they thought because retailers, even though it looked good when people got it, it wasn't like sexy to the casual person. Like Big Blue.
Well,
very,
what actually happened was it was a cabinet they put out there, and then a famous home arcade YouTuber said, "It's a big ice scraper."
Jeez.
Who, me?
I don't know. It's just a big Arcade One Up YouTuber.
But it did bring in the live feature, right?
Yes,
to the
it was
arcade
the
one.
first Street Fighter that was live.
Yep.
Because there was remember there was that old Street Fighter cabinet in the background that had like the word live on it?
Yeah.
So this was
Yeah.
the first online Street Fighter cabinet. So
Yeah.
it was a big deal. It was a pioneer.
So it was necessary.
It was.
Let
Well,
me go back and rephrase my comment because I said Arcade John D may make it difficult. I don't mean that. It might be more difficult for Arcade One Up to work with Capcom now that they don't have
They've
that connection.
lost that connection.
They lost that connection. That's what I truly meant.
And the leaked list talked about a version 2 Big Blue. I don't have a lot of confidence.
That requires development
That's
costs.
there's a lot of development cost. It's actually a pretty big change to the
Yeah.
actual side panels, everything. I think they have to address that the control panel angle. And if you don't put new games on it, if you don't put new games on it, what's the point?
I will tell you, as somebody who had their arcades tightly packed in together,
Mhm.
Big
You know
Blue
what
was a
else is
problem.
tightly packed?
Yeah.
This 499 super chat. But honestly, for somebody that had their arcades tightly packed, like Big Blue was a problem because like if you had it up against other cabs, that control panel on the
It's such a
angle.
weird angle.
Yeah, so like I was playing
Yeah.
sometimes, and like I had to eventually move my Big Blue to the end of the aisle because it was the only way I could play without.
It's yes.
You know, it's interesting if you guys watched PD7's review of the Pac-Man XL.
Who's Speedy 7?
Come on.
Phil.
He comes
Hey,
after
Phil.
PD6. Duh.
Makes sense.
Yeah. He shows a comparison of the Pac-Man XL right next to the Class of 1991. And the key takeaway from that is you can buy the Pac-Man XL and it can fit in your home arcade
Mhm.
and it doesn't look funny because while it's larger, it's still like on par with things like Terminator because the Pac-Man XL, Pac-Man's a shorter cabinet anyway. So it's a taller cabinet, but it's modeled after a cabinet that's shorter anyway. So that one like will fit right next to it. But yeah, the Big Blue, it was a little weird next to it. Was super tall,
Yeah.
and then the control pad.
It
was
looked
low.
Way too low.
It's just like real nostalgia. We're trying to do a show, and he's busy on Skype talking to AtGames.
Give him a banana.
Have the comments.
Oh.
Yeah.
You weren't reading with your
Now
fingers.
say you're sorry.
Yeah, he's just
So
reading.
the
He's like,
soul-
did anybody say I was cute?
Is that Braille?
So the De Leon Slot Car Raceway asks, what is the chance AtGames will do an ALP Star Wars skin machine? And why are they going to keep us in the dark about the other skins they might make?
Because it's not finalized, and they're under an NDA with Zen.
Yeah. I think Mike just answered that perfectly.
Well, I think there's one key thing, right? There's we've discussed like the possibility that we won't see AtGames release any of the games that Arcade 1UP has because maybe that would cause
They already announced that.
Is that right?
Yeah, they announced it in their thing. They're like,
Mike,
we're doing Star Wars, we're doing Marvel.
It was a bit middle
yeah.
finger to Arcade 1UP. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
3/4
But
scale
that's just maybe they're
nostalgia
selling the
so much
packs.
nicer.
Are they actually making
Oh,
that part
you're
of the
talking,
15?
yeah.
Hold on.
The actual armor.
Zen is saying like they're going to do packs for that, but that doesn't mean it's going to be part of the 15
Skin.
of the collector's edition.
Yeah, 100%. You might not be able to buy a
The artwork.
Star Wars
Yeah.
or Marvel theme.
Right.
Yeah.
Zero Redux says, by a show of hands around the table, since they can see everybody, who pre-ordered the AtGames?
I hit my head off the stairs.
Who pre-ordered the AtGames 4KP?
Because today was
I
the
got one
first
coming.
day, right? Of the
No,
But
who
you didn't pay
who
for it.
pre-ordered it?
It's,
I have them coming.
They are asking.
Who gave AtGames a credit
Show
card?
of hands. Show of hands. Who pre-ordered it?
Pre-ordered what?
The 4KP.
today
The 4KP.
was the first day for the pre-orders for the
Negatory.
classic.
I did not.
We've been busy all day.
P-Dubs, you said you were going to do it.
Yeah.
P-Dubs is like, I just need a stable internet connection.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pass on it.
It wasn't on
I
the
think so too.
spreadsheet, so
Yeah.
I passed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm at the
weren't you
place
so
where
excited?
if it's so great,
I'm
I'll
so
pay
excited.
$1,500.
But I think I'm gonna wait for them to do a game that I want.
Right.
You're not
Yeah,
Adam's family
with
not
you.
in it.
Yeah, it looks great, but I think once you get beyond $1,000, I think you should get the game you want.
Yeah, I mean, there's
And
nothing
you
wrong
pay
with
a few $100s for
I'll
the
pay a
right
couple
one.
extra $100 more to get the game I want.
Yeah, because
And
it's
not
the
have
same
to worry
thing.
about
If
the
you
reskin.
bought the Addams
Exactly.
Family, you would still have to pay
So
$300 for new wear.
I would have to worry about, if I try to resell it and all that, and get my money
Well,
back. Yeah.
There's another side too. Someone asked me, "Do you think I should buy this?" I'm really, I'm
On the
cautious
fence.
about it. And I was like, "Well, you can jump in at $1,100. Sure, you save $300 now, but what if you wait and then you're not happy with it? You didn't save any money. You're just out $1,100.
That was
Yeah,
my
but you have the
dilemma.
opportunity to watch people's review and make
Exactly.
a better informed
Well, that's
decision.
exactly what I was saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch John Wagner's Tech Talk.
Absolutely.
TikTok? No,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why do you
Wagner's
keep
TikTok.
standing on me?
Wagner's
What's going
TikTok.
on?
I really want to be
TikTok.
close
Wagner's
to-
TikTok.
Stop trying to put your bodily fluids on me.
I have what I hope is an interesting thought for you guys to discuss. So AtGames tried to be transparent, AtGames and Zen, but by them trying to be transparent, did they end up hurting sales of the Addams Family? So let me kind of break that down for you. So if AtGames and Zen announced their partnership, and the only thing they said was Addams Family, even though they knew they were going to make other skins, and if people asked, they would say not at this time because they're just doing Addams Family. And then just like Arcade 1UP, they come out with new skins later on down the road. People would get all pissed off and upset that they came out with new skins, right? So they tried to be transparent and say, yes, there will be 15 skins. But they didn't tell people what
Which
those
15?
what those skins were.
Well,
And guys, right now in our live chat, there's 6 or 7 people who are saying they're waiting.
Yeah.
They're waiting because they're waiting for the skin they want.
Right.
yeah, but
right.
it's not that simple. So yes, it's great that you're waiting for the skin you want, but what you need to understand is Addams Family is the standard edition. The only cabinets that are going to have new skins are going to be the CEC models, and they're still going to be more expensive. And I don't mean $14.99 more expensive.
Yeah.
But-
I mean $14.99 plus whatever that CEC
But-
upgrade is.
But once you
That
get
cold.
past a
Cold.
certain price threshold, if they were $400, it's worth the risk, right?
Yeah.
You roll the dice. Over $1,000,
I don't-
$1,100 plus. Like I'm just saying.
But also,
That-
presumably,
that's part
that
of the
extra
calculus.
price is going to give more value, right? So it's like that extra $200-$300 in the collector's edition is actually buying you features.
Yeah,
It's
possibly.
not just like you're
Possibly,
throwing more
like
money
we don't know
away.
what the CEC models are going to be. If it's just going to be aesthetic upgrades, or maybe they come with this SFX kit that they're putting
Well,
in.
I think I speak for a lot of people. I'm also not going to pre-order because I'm not going to fall for their FOMO promo.
So
Yeah,
my problem, and you know this from the charity side, I hate when people say I'm speaking for other people, because are you actually speaking for
I'm
other
saying
people?
this because multiple people, I've said that, and I've read other people say it. They're
Okay.
like, the FOMO promo, I'm not going to spend.
If you're
I'll
actually
wait.
speaking for other people, instead of just trying to say, listen,
Fine.
I feel other
I
people
used
feel
the
the
trigger
exact
word.
same words.
I used
You
the trigger
triggered the
word.
Canadian.
I'm sorry. Let me use a different word. I've noticed many people agree with me.
Yeah. Some
They're-
people have said.
Some people have said that they're upset with this pricing model.
So you've
structure.
received some feedback that you're upset with the pricing model structure, and you agree with them.
And they agree with you.
Exactly.
I think every person
And I'm
has.
speaking up for those people.
You motherfucker! Nobody speaks for anybody else.
I think that
I'm using this platform to scream loud that
If
sentence.
you don't
I
let
think that-
Robert get a word,
I
in,
think that
you're gonna
everybody
be a PWG.
is going to be crazy. I think that everybody has a price point that is like a ceiling, and once they go beyond it, they have to get exactly what they want
That's
before
fair.
they spend whatever that dollar amount is. $1,000, 500, whatever.
Yeah.
So once you go once you go beyond 1,000, I think that's what I really had to figure out. I want to get. I can't say it's a great cab, but I really don't like Adam's Family.
So let's
Right.
also
no concessions.
now
yeah,
this is
yeah.
something that
Or
was
less.
brought up to me
Yeah.
by Todd Russell, and one of the things that I had to clarify in my review that I didn't do a very good job on was my level of expertise when it came to pinball. So I understand what you're saying from a pure buyer's perspective,
Right.
but like in terms, like B would know more about this, and Justin, you might as well. Like this is a 4K version of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of exactly what you said earlier about the ALP, this is a great entry point. Is this a great entry point in the 4K piece?
Mm-hmm.
And like your arguments are great, but are they coming from a point of being an expert in 4K V-pins, or are they coming from a point on just basic consumer?
I think basic consumer. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I want an Alien versus Predator cabinet. I'm not going to get a cabinet that's skinned with Street Fighter, but it's got a AVP on it. If they're asking $1,000 or $600, right?
Yeah.
And
it's
they
like-
may come out with it.
And they may so
Soon.
they may just reskin it. So I'll just wait
Yeah.
and spend the money to get the thing that I want. You know,
And I think at $1,500,
Yeah.
you're getting pretty close.
Carl,
to
we
getting-
can't say shit. We paid KI Pro $1,000.
No, but
We don't know what we're talking about.
What I'm saying is, at $1,500, you're getting pretty close to the Chinese VPN boxes for pinball.
Right.
And at $1,500, that's still a limited table set amount of tables available. You still, if you want to go beyond that, you still have to have a PC.
Yeah,
And all these other things. So now you're getting equal to or beyond those entry level VPN
Right.
tables that you get. So that's where it gets, to me, it gets complicated.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
And at the end of the day, I don't want to buy this hoping they're going to come out with Back to the Future, and they never come out with Back to the Future. And then what am I?
Sounds
now?
IRK.
Yeah, it's like
It's been
promise
burned with the gold.
The promise of tomorrow. Yeah, I'm saddled with the gold, which is a fine cap, but they never.
Not
will.
me.
Yeah, you bastard.
Because for that extra money or with that other solution, you already have all those tables.
Could they have?
Yeah.
I have a feeling maybe they didn't announce. Why not just announce all the games they're going to do and all the tables?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
because they're like
Because
they
they
have
don't,
to progressively release them?
No,
as-
I don't know what the deal is with Zen, but I know that Zen is controlling this partnership with AtGames. They have, like any other company, when you do some kind of deal like this, they have an NDA with that company on what information they could release, and they probably can't say because it's not finalized yet what tables they're going to make.
That's the dumbest thing ever. It's so what you're saying is like
Are you saying I'm dumb?
No, not you're dumb. The situation is dumb. It's one of those situations where like we can't tell you because we haven't decided yet. Which also means if they haven't decided yet, then what are we betting on?
Yeah, 'cause
We're betting on something that they don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah.
there's no
Because it may
guarantee.
not happen. It may not happen.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So the other side of it is, I think honestly, AtGames, we're in a bad situation. It's a lose, lose, lose. Because if they didn't say there were 15 other tables coming up, what happens if everybody rushes out buys AtGames, Adam's Family,
Yeah.
and then next month they're like, and our first CEC is Indiana Jones.
Mm.
So then everybody's like, the community's like, you idiots! Like, my
Right.
God.
Why didn't you tell us? Yeah.
Yeah, and if those
I think
15
that still
tables,
can happen.
if those 15 tables
It could.
were equivalent to the Adams Family versus whatever those other 14 tables are, you're looking at a totally different product.
That's right.
True.
But with just that one table and then these,
Yeah.
other tables,
Lesser known.
yeah, it makes it a very difficult.
I just wish they could have
very
done this.
difficult
They could have
decision.
said, look, we got 15 machines coming out. Here's what they're going to be. You let us know which ones you want, because those are the ones we'll make more of. That would be like the most consumer-friendly situation I can think of.
which is similar to
And
what-
be like, there's 3 we haven't announced yet because they're also games that have never been announced. Yeah, that would be cool. Be
And
like,
so that
ooh.
sounds like what Toy Shock did, right? It was the same exact machine, but you had those different skins that you can get. I don't know if they ever
That's
came
fine.
to market, but they
I'll
did. They
throw
did.
a bone out there right now, and I think we can all agree on this. Adam's Family looks nice. It's the best pinball
Looks good,
machine
looks
they've
good.
ever made
Yeah.
in terms of art.
Well, again, it hadn't been made yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now,
Vaporware.
it could just be a
But-
prototype.
I think AtGames are leaving money on the table by not recreating the original pinball machines art.
That's a good
No, so
point.
but
That's a
so
good
this is why Zen is controlling this partnership, because it's branded in the Zen artwork style.
Yeah.
But remember, the Zen group was actually, they had a series where there was 2 guys making a virtual pinball table for Zen. And this is like, even though Arcade came up with a version of Zen tables, this is probably more reflective of if Zen were to create their own version of a pinball table that was Zen branded.
We have the same
Right.
machine or carry card.
Exactly.
I think we're
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is now we got a company to make our machines that we
Our-
would
our
want that's
vision,
branded
yeah.
with our artwork for that
Yeah.
particular cast. So this is advice by all means. I think
Yeah.
Zen truly leading
Oh.
this
Well,
part.
they are talking about you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
They think fake nostalgia's asleep, so he's pretending to be asleep,
Not actually.
just like real nostalgia.
No, I read a comment earlier that said I was gonna fall
Yeah.
asleep first.
You guys-
Batman by chance at all?
What?
Do you like Batman by chance at all?
Guys, by the way, if you're at breakfast next to fake nostalgia, super handsy.
Yeah.
You're one of
Loves the inner thigh.
League of Irony over
We
here.
had a question earlier. A lot of people have been graciously following all of our channels this weekend. They've been enjoying all the content we've been putting out. They're asking, earlier they asked, how are we going to do the content tomorrow at the convention? I think you're going to have about, not just us, there's like 30 some arcade YouTubers
Yeah.
at this convention.
What did you say his name was?
So-
PD4?
6.
PD6.
Also,
PD6
literally, all you have to do is
Asshole.
have the
That was
YouTube
57,
app
right?
All
open
those
on your
NDAs
phone,
went to your head.
and there will probably be someone live in my
At all times.
At all
At
times.
all times.
Yes. Yes. Overlapping. It's gonna be.
There will be overlapping.
For the highest produced content, I would say TechBuzz brought like
Yep.
Yeah.
$5 million worth of equipment.
Pretty much,
to
yeah.
this.
Honestly, guys,
Insane.
like you have no idea. This is a professional broadcaster. Like nobody makes a better product than
Nobody.
TechBuzz.
It doesn't look.
I just want to see somebody
look
wear
bad.
the portable rig that he
Yeah.
brought. Like it's like a rig, and then have
Yeah.
them like
It's
connected.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I would say
absolutely
for the
insane.
most produced, check that out. If you want some other shoddy camera work, check out Michael B, the Game Genius channel.
Sketchy-
And then
sketchy
anybody
as
that's
hell.
with me will be using a
Michael B,
gimbal
the
that's been
Game
shared
Genius.
more than the Village Bicycle, where everybody gets a ride.
Yeah. So that'll be happening. We'll be
You know, sometimes I do have restraint.
Do you? Do you?
I haven't seen that.
we'll pretty much
Not
be
that
there
often.
from open till close tomorrow. We'll be there all day.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
So stop by, say hi.
yes.
I'll be wearing a name tag that says Turd Ferguson.
And please walk up to fake nostalgia and call him nostalgia. It would make me
Is it
so
your
happy.
Send real nostalgia.
Give
a
him
link
a
to the
banana.
Super Game Room Dude show? No.
What was that?
Did you send nostalgia? nostalgia?
Well, we're all
I
on
messaged-
Restream. He could
I
just jump
I
on.
messaged him. He
Doesn't
didn't
need a link.
He didn't respond.
Nostalgia was on
So-
your channel. On your.
He did. He
feed.
responded there. So
Yeah.
he likes Fox better than the Super Game.
He knows I love him. With all
You know
my
what?
heart.
You know what pisses me off? He would rather sit home, make Amazon videos, and try to make money than hang out with his friends.
It's ridiculous. Who wants to make money?
What a piece of
Air
garbage.
fryer money.
You guys
Air
are
fryer
so
money.
Nostalgia's sitting
Air fryer's
home.
great.
Nostalgia's sitting home with his house powered by his generator that has uncompromising power.
Uncompromising.
Good stuff. Stephen goes, will the new natural history tables be up for pre-order soon? I think those will be up for pre-order winter, which will be,
Oh, is that what it was? I may have misspoke during my
I think it's
stream earlier. I had
yeah.
people putting things on me. when I
Yeah,
was
so
trying
that'll
to
be
do-
natural history pinball
You look great in
packs
fur.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Those aren't going to be available for pre-order until the next
Yeah.
National
Yeah.
Owners Day weekend.
But they announced them today.
Is Nostalgia reviewing boner creams? What?
Let's hope so.
Let's-
Sounds like that's what that
It
person buys
sounds
on
like-
Amazon. It's a topic.
Um,
It's fine.
Yeah. So hopefully all of you out there have been.
So if anybody ever sells anything on Amazon, I got to tell you the best thing in the world. Like if someone uses your link
Yes.
or someone uses your video to buy something, you also get some kind of cut from everything else they buy, and it's
Yeah.
just like that weekend remember when you made like $1,700 because of the Ridge Racer
Close to the
sales.
Ridge Racer.
Yeah. So, anyways, like someone buys a Ridge Racer, but you get a commission on everything else. So it's like someone bought a Ridge Racer anal cream.
100%.
Their whole order.
Now, to be
comes
fair,
through.
when that happens, we don't know who it is.
No, but we
It's just like you got commission on all this, and it's like, okay, a one-up, this or that, and it's just straight up like,
A list of odd things.
yeah. And you can
Yeah,
kinda-
it was the weirdest thing. Like I put a link up for My Arcade, and there was all this erectile dysfunction.
That's a deep cut.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
So can we get to today? What happened today?
Uh,
We covered yesterday. Or
yeah. What happened today? Let's see here. We woke up. I woke up first. I ran around the house. Woke up.
I woke up first.
I love life.
Wait. Fake Nostalgia was awake first. Fake Nostalgia went for a run,
Yeah.
and I heard you going in and out the front door. That's what woke me up.
Gallons and gallons.
Sorry.
And then I ran around the house waking everybody up. And then after that,
You
we
just
went
wanted
to
uncompromising power.
we went
The
to
original,
breakfast at
Pancake
original Pancake House, and we had a blast.
we're live, gentlemen.
And
Oh,
then,
right.
and then after that, where did we go after?
Collision.
We went to Carl's fucking goddamn fucking conference for 2 hours.
Why did you even need to call in? We were doing the basketball scene, and we can hear the conference from your
Yeah.
phone. You weren't even listening.
You're like the dude with the green screen, like doing dunks while you're in a meeting.
So Old Blue Eyes gave us a $5 super chat, and he goes, "You guys rock. I agree. The 15 skins will include some titles not yet announced
Oh yeah,
for
100%.
Pinball FX itself.
I'm hoping that.
What titles would you like to see added to Pinball FX? Well, Elvira. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, well Halloween. If they don't do one of the Elvira games for Halloween, like they're just crazy.
Yeah, they need to make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to make that happen. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it'd be
Um,
cool because over the span of the next 2 years, right, Zen
Oh.
should release a new title, and maybe they'll get a
Oh,
special.
if they make a Star Trek: The Next Generation pin,
It'll be awesome.
that would be so good. I would trade mine.
You would wear your Star
would
Trek
you
suit?
would you buy a AtGames Legends 4KP if it came with a Star Trek: The Next Generation?
I might.
Yeah.
Because like when I did mine, even though I thought it looked great, like proportionally, I just never loved the proportions of the original ALP.
Yeah.
What if they
And
did
so
a Back
it's
to the
short.
Future ALP?
That's the thing that where it's
Yeah,
like,
but that
I
game
think I would
sucks
buy
since
it
then.
just
Yeah.
for the art piece.
You don't like Back to the Future?
and I'd be like,
That
I'd
game
have
is
access to all
terrible.
these.
It
visuals.
is.
Have you ever played the original Back to the
Yeah.
Future?
Yeah.
That game's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
Well, but the Zen
Yeah,
where
yeah, but
like,
that's
Yeah,
the thing.
Zen's
It's
worse.
Yeah.
just the skin, and then you get all the other games.
yeah, I'd rather see like the data use table or something like that version. That would be
Sure,
really cool.
if you
Did-
have
they
the
do-
choice.
Yeah.
I don't know who owns the Data East licenses. I think are they Gottlieb?
No.
Who got all the Data East?
The Data East pinball games?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it
But the
Stern?
thing is, even if there is a license that's out there that someone owns, there's still the
Oh my
license
god!
for
Oh my god!
Blue.
AtGames. If Data East still has a license, that means they're under G mode,
Oh
and
my
G
God.
mode will literally sell them to anybody.
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 Yeah.
Like I can call them today and be like, "I got $36 G mode. Can I have all the Data East pinball tables?" They're like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jongshin owns Data East.
That's
That's a joke. That's a joke.
It's an interesting point.
And then after that, we came back here and we've done several live streams.
Super electric pinball.
Yeah, we did
Basketball.
Super Electric.
Oh yeah.
Super Electric Pinball.
Wahlburgers. You forgot about Wahlburgers.
Wahlburgers.
Man, we did a lot of shit.
Yeah.
We did so much shit.
Yeah.
Collision. Well, we ate
And
a
then we
lot.
went to what's
Yeah.
the pinball place we went to?
Super electric. pinball.
Super electric.
Yeah.
Super Electric Planetary.
That was
That was
cool. That
cool.
was free play,
That
right?
was- yeah, it was
Did
cool.
we pay?
Well, you
Yeah,
had to pay
$6.
Some of you
Yeah,
guys
$6.
did.
Did you guys pay?
Yeah, we paid. Some of you guys did.
Did you not pay? You didn't go
But
to the
most of
I
pinball
went
pay?
and ordered a drink, and no one
You're
ever.
an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't
It's
support
on the
small
honor
businesses
system.
with $6.
Yeah, you're.
Honestly-
Hey, I gave him a good tip.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
Yeah, but that goes to the person, not the business. They're going to go out of business.
Yeah.
oh, come.
It was a strange model. It was like an honor system. You walk in, you have to go to the bar, give them $6, and they're like, "Okay, you can play." Like,
And then
they
you
get a
always set
ticket,
them on
they'll get a
top of the
wristband. Like
register.
anybody
though.
can walk in and start playing.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see
it's
them?
very
I
honest.
think the
They
Bears.
didn't put that money in the.
I think the Bears actually
Oh,
free play.
Put it in his pocket.
They just sit on
Yeah.
top of the.
Bears
door.
actually free play all the time.
I don't know.
Dude's just like, I need some extra cash.
Yeah.
Super chat me.
Hey, pinball money.
By the way, live super chats tomorrow at the convention.
No, no,
Absolutely,
We're gonna have slips of
absolutely.
paper in front of Mike's
shoot
booth.
no,
And
no,
you can write
no.
down a
I want to
message.
see it.
He was
Someone
looking
walks up
forward.
to you
Why
and
do you
you don't have
free
to,
fans?
and then you're like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do
That's
that.
not necessary at all.
Kevin Clausen has wrote this like 9 times in the chat. He really wants Detroit Love to wear his hat backwards like everybody else.
I have no idea why people do that.
You know
I
what?
think you should still do it.
There you go.
For the fans.
All right, there you go.
There you go.
Mason, is that your logo? Man, you were
And-
pimping yourself
look.
hard this weekend.
Yeah,
Dude,
we,
I do this everywhere.
I mean, who the hell
Everywhere
puts a
we
logo
go,
on a
every
hat?
time
It's
I'm
silly.
anywhere, besides
What
my
an
house.
asshole.
What an asshole.
I got a question. I got a question.
speaking of which,
Do you have a Mason tattoo?
No, not yet.
speaking of which, if you are a divorced or separated single mother
In the
Hey.
30s to 40s.
in her mid
Yeah.
30s, Fake Nostalgia's DMs are open.
Wow.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
We got to get that body count number up. Those are rookie numbers.
That's right. Come on.
Yeah.
But before we leave, what was the place in arcade? The name of it again?
Super electric.
Super
Super-
I think we had the largest fan
Community gathering.
Community
Yeah.
gathering.
I don't like saying fans.
Okay, whatever.
Like,
The
fuck?
community-
Because they're
Gathering
freaking fanatics.
members.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
Yeah, we-
they were football. They were pinball fans.
I just like
JR,
Friends.
Were they not? Were they
Yeah,
not
a
pinball
lot of
fans?
friends.
A lot of friendship.
Like
Dags, and
This,
friends.
this was the only
I just
place.
like
I've
meet
learned
people from the
friends are
community.
respect.
This was the only.
Yeah.
This was the only place we went to that every
Matthew
pin, every machine was occupied.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, so I thought that was the greatest.
Oh man, I had
Turn
so
on.
much fun playing Elvira and the Party Monsters.
Mhm.
Like I always looked at that as the ugly stepchild of the 3 Elvira pins, but it's so good,
It's a good table.
so
I
goddamn
played
good.
Demolition Man for the first time with the little like.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
Wide
pretty
Body
much-
Demolition Man.
Yeah, you didn't play it?
I didn't
Oh,
play it.
yeah,
I
it was
didn't
good.
It was fun. I was like
Demolition Man's fun table.
You kept
Yeah,
grabbing it.
Yeah.
You kept pushing it.
Did you
Oh,
actually
did you need
flip
any
it?
I
help?
did. I use it. It's
What's
weird.
Did you need
Oh,
any
do you
help?
want to show me how to?
It's all in the hips.
It's all in the hips.
It's all in the hips.
Yeah.
Zero Redo says if we come down to Florida, he will buy the drinks. So there you go.
You have fucked up.
Wow.
Jason says, will there be arcade games tomorrow or just more pinball? So we'll be at the
Lots of
convention.
yeah, retro arcade, but like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be at the convention all day. And
There's 50 arcades, 50
Yeah.
pinball
I saw
machines.
Toxin on a DDR machine, so
Yeah.
we can DDR that.
what a super
Damn,
nice
damn.
guy. I met Toxin for
Toxin?
the first time today.
Toxin's so cool.
Toxin
Yeah.
is like the nicest guy in
Yes.
the world.
Who was your least favorite person you met?
Michael B.
Whoa, wait. But did
Hands
Toxin
down.
tell you his real name?
No, I didn't care.
But I gotta give
What
it
up,
shout out
Ricky?
to Astro Gaming, Matt.
Oh,
and
Scott.
Badass
Oh,
game.
Scott.
Scott was everywhere.
So
Yeah.
like
He was
he-
everywhere.
he
like,
was
when we were
everywhere.
at-
He
we
was
were at
about
the little-
drinks.
Collision.
Yeah, when we were at Collision, like we had people come up to us and they're like introducing as like, "Hi, my name is Jay" or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What's your YouTube,
YouTube
name?
name.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube username?"
He's like, I'm JR.
He's like, I'm JR.
no!
I'm like, now I know who you
There
are.
you go.
Like,
Get
Matt,
in here.
Matt
Yeah.
came up to me and he was like, "Hi, I'm Matt," and I was like, "Okay."
Multi-cane bats.
And then he said, "Multi-K Matt," and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so
What
nice
the
to see
hell?
you!" Right?
Multi-cave man. Yes. Anyway, guys, I'm getting really tired here. I'm going to put a pin in this stream.
So tomorrow, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh my gosh!
You didn't
no
know?
way.
Yeah, I knew, but
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yes.
They got a DeLorean.
Tell
there's
us.
a fucking DeLorean.
A real time machine.
Fake nostalgics don't know what that is.
I know what it is. I've
But
seen the movie.
hopefully you'll follow all the YouTube channels. People will be going live all day throughout the convention.
All day, baby.
So if you can't be here in person, please join it virtually. That way we can all have fun together. And big shout out to everyone here. We've been having a blast all
RoboTron.
weekend.
Oh, that was last night.
And make sure you guys give us a thumbs up on the way out. Carl, whenever you're ready, send them on their way.
Come on,
Everyone stayed awake.
keep the camera.
Most of the food was eaten. Guys, we appreciate you. We're looking forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you let us know what your YouTube name is so that we can recognize you and understand.
Yeah, because we don't give a shit if your name is Bill.
Yeah.
Or if you're on RedTube, you can tell us your username.
Right.
Jeremy.
And if you have any OnlyFans friends, bring them with you. And guys, until next time or tomorrow, we'll see you.
And Lara,
On
if
the
you're out there, I still love you, baby.
On the way.
On the web.